Hey, this is part one on how I made my Roach costume. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap our body with plastic wrap. You want to make sure that plastic wrap is wrapped around your body tight, like a corset. Then you want to go in with the duct tape and you want to start molding your bodysuit. Make sure that the duct tape is mostly covering the plastic wrap. It doesn't have to necessarily cover everything, but about 97-98% of the plastic wrap. Don't forget the crotch area too. I was going for more of a thong fitting bodysuit, so I made my shape a little higher in the back and in the front. I can't breathe! Once you're done feeling like you better take your very last breath in the bodysuit, you want to go ahead and cut it out. You also want to cut out any extra plastic wrap when you cut the bodysuit off your body. A tip that I want to give you guys that I did not do, which is to double tape the other side of the bodysuit. I kid you not, every time when I tried to put this bodysuit back on, sometimes it would try to rip because I only had one side of the bodysuit with just full duct tape and then the other side with just plastic wrap. So please just double line your duct tape or go over it on the plastic side with full duct tape. As you can see, I'm overlaying some duct tape so I can have the bodysuit fit a little better once I put it back on. And all you have to do is just take some duct tape, overlap it with the bodysuit until you are satisfied with the fitting of the bodysuit. You will also need something to close the bodysuit. So what I use is Velcro, and you can use zippers, I don't know, maybe some magnets, anything. I use Velcro. You can definitely go for anything that satisfies you. This gap I'm trying to close, and this is what it looks like when you overlap the duct tape and it's fully closed with the Velcro straps. And that body is tea like Bigelow. I'm just taking the Sharpie and I'm trying to make a thong shape in the front of the bodysuit, and I'm going to cut it as well. I'm taking some brown acrylic paint and I'm going to go ahead and cover the whole entire bodysuit with that brown paint that I got from Blick. And I got some yellow that I'm going to put on top of the bodysuit, and I'm just blending in with a sponge. I'm using a picture to have a reference of what the cockroach look like, so nobody's not going to tell me that cockroaches can fly. So nobody was going to tell me that these resilient creatures can fly too. Oh my gosh. And there are only certain cockroaches that can fly. It's a smoky brown cockroach. That's a very sultry name for a cockroach, but we got Asian cockroaches, Australian cockroaches, brown banded, cockroaches. Girl, they can fly. Anyways, back to the tutorial. This is my paint job, y'all. It looks so good. And I'm about to make some antennas right here. I use aluminum foil to make my antennas. I also cover it up with some duct tape as well. Just make the end of the foil very thin so it can give off the antenna look once you roll the aluminum foil up. After covering it with duct tape, I'm going to go ahead and take that same brown and I am coloring the antennas in with the brown, blow drying it so it can dry quicker, because at this point, girl, I worked over 5 hours on this bodysuit. You want to make sure that the paint job is done in the back of your bodysuit as well as the antennas before you go ahead and try to hot glue it, because if you use heat against hot glue, it's going to reactivate the glue and it's not going to stick. Learning from experience. Take my advice. Then I took some Mod Podge, the glossy kind, and I'm just putting the finish, and this is how it looks, y'all. It looks so cute. Come back for part 2 on how I did the makeup and as well as my headpiece. Bye, guys.